They're big enough. Hi, we're live. Welcome.
I wish we caught what did earlier. He rolled onto his nuts.
He went to sit forward and he accidentally grabbed his nuts, thinking it was a chair. And he forgot they were there. Can I ask you one question, guys? If you're a bloke that's blessed, and more is the one down in the nether regions, how can you forget that your chesticles and your pee is there?
Since
Yeah,
when was his bollocks on his chest?
No, I said that for your chesticles. You can't say that. That's why I said it.
That's what I say.
Yeah, and my brother forgot these.
A man?
He has chesticles and a sausage.
Only you can't eat this sausage. You can, but it doesn't go very far.
Or should I say, meat and two veg? How the hell can you forget you got two
Or in my case,
meatballs?
or in my case, a veggie sausage, a corn sausage, and corn balls.
Yeah, but how can you forget you've got two beetroots
Well, there will be if you keep doing that.
with a sausage in between your legs? How way? Only my brother can forget he's got two beetroots and the sausage in between his legs.
He forgot they were in the wrong place for where they were sitting.
The way they were sitting? If he thought he had his hand on the chair, but no, he had them on his beetroots. But what got me was when he said he forgot they were there. Really?
Only my husband. That's what I married him for.
Only my freaking brother will forget he's got beetroots and a carrot in between his legs.
Well, it will be like beetroots if he keeps doing that. And I'm not going to keep rubbing them better because he gets excited.
Something pops up to attention.
He goes, hello.
Hi! Can I ride you yet, wifey? No? Okay, I'll just go down and look at the floor again. He'll be pissing himself laughing aiming us two up there.
Well, if he's pissing himself laughing, he's in the right place. I forgot that's on volume. I better take the volume off in case he starts viewing himself. There we go.
So, if any of you subscribers or watchers,
That's meal.
Obviously, that has two beetroots and a carrot in between your legs, put it politely.
Or in some cases, some of them have raisins and a weenie.
Or two prunes with a slight little snippet of a parsnip.
And trust me, that ain't anything to brag about.
No. But if you have two big beetroots and one big carrot in between your legs, how can you forget they're there?
Do you mean two big watermelons and a big massive eggplant?
Yeah. How can you forget you've got them in that area? Because my brother did. And he's sat upstairs on the shitter now, having a poop. Let's hope he doesn't catch them on the toilet like he did on the chair, because that would be funny.
As Linda Hughes would say, and gimme, park on his lunch.
He parked his lunch all right there when he grabbed them. Thinking he had his hand on his chair when really he had them on his chestnuts.
Chestnuts roasted by an open hand. Squash bollocks.
Well, honest to God, how could he forget that he's got them? They're big enough, apparently.
Oh, they are. Actually, no, I can feel it when he's doing something to me.
Putting it politely, I think God skipped a black man and put a black man's pee-pee on my brother,
Oh, yeah.
considering my brother's white.
Oh, he knows how to make me scream, isn't he? And no mistakes.
I'm just glad he doesn't wear those great pyjama bottoms with the blue stripe down.
Give it time.
I don't want that thing waving at me.
Well, I want to wave it at me. I don't mind.
When I first came home before we lost Dad, all I got was, hello? Bouncy, 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 side to side to side. I'm like, for fuck's sake, bro, put some underwear on, will you? Because I don't want that waving at me.
He likes to go commando because he likes them to breathe, apparently. He thinks undies are very restricting on his junk.
But give him credit where it's due. He is wearing these boxers because of his bed shorts, because he's keep falling out of them.
He keeps falling out of his undies and all.
Yeah, I know. There's a few times I've seen his testes. With my lazy eye.
By complete accident.
Like when he has his leg up, like that, and he forgets he's hanging out.
You know what I say though? I goes, lady, feel a drop by any chance? He goes, no, wow, you're hanging out. He says it's a joke we shouldn't be looking. I goes, you can't freaking miss it.
You can't. You can't help but see it. It's there in your face.
I would say now if you were one of them that wasn't blessed with a big shalonga,
Then nobody would notice.
We would be able to miss it. You are well blessed, so we can't miss it.
I can't miss it even if I try. Because my lazy eye gets me into trouble.
I think it's funny when he turns over. One morning he turned over. Right, because he was facing me. He turned over.
Oh, is that the one where you accidentally, yeah.
No, he turned over and all you saw was... What can I use as a...
You scratching, your back scratcher?
Yeah.
You scratching post?
All you saw was... Seriously. All you saw was his member going from that side going. As he was turning over, it went... It was flying. Whee! Twink. And there's me like, yeah, thanks, like I could have done without saying that, you're my husband and I love it, but too early for me.
I mean, he goes, when I'm watching the telly and he hangs out, he says, you shouldn't be looking. I says, I'm not. My lazy eye is.
As much as I love sucking it and fucking it, I still don't want to see first thing in the morning. I'm too, yeah.
Don't you think it was bad enough when I first came down? I was sleeping on the mattress on your bedroom floor, and he was wearing his bed shorts, and I got a great big eyeful.
Oh, because I had the decorators sorting that little bedroom out for him.
Yeah, and he stepped over the mattress, and I got a beautiful eyeful.
Decorators. Because I have workmen and sorting a crack out in the little room.
Yeah.
By the window.
And your floorboards as well.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he was going to the toilet, he had his bed shorts on. I'm looking up there, just about to turn my head over to you, and what do I see? 2 large beetroots and a big carrot. I saw too much of my brother that morning.
And she hasn't stopped thinking about the medicines.
Let's just say, once you see it, you can never forget it.
What can I say? You need a man with a big knob like that?
No. I mean, fair enough, my brother says, oh, you shouldn't be looking. I says, yeah. Trying having a shalonga like yours, nobody can ever miss that. It's in the face all the time. Nobody can't not miss it.
It's a big snake.
Lady, now, this morning, right, when we got the bus, before I forgot my keys, when I realised I forgot the keys.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we were walking to the bus, he pulled his trousers up. He looked like he was giving himself a bloody camel toe.
Oh, no, that looks funny.
I went,
His clothes
bro,
on his package on one side and not on the
yeah. I went, bro. He goes, what? I went, can you put your pants down a little bit? He goes, why? I said, you're giving yourself a camel toe. Literally. You're slicing yourself in half.
You're flossing the yin yang.
Or as
Yeah.
Mrs. Brown would say, you're flossing your yin yang.
You may have a yin yang, but I have a yang yin.
But in those trousers he had on today, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it left nothing to the imagination because I saw his bulge from way across the road when he came back.
Exactly.
I could see it from where I was standing.
Exactly.
He can't wear, like he says, he can't wear anything without it sticking out and noticeable.
Sticking out.
And it's worse.
Noticeable. You can't friggin' miss the damn thing.
Now I'm saying this in a polite way, but it's worse when he gets excited when he sees me.
You think? Do you want me to remind you about Asda?
I love that story. Yeah, you were in Asda for ages. You said you would be walking around half an hour, up and down the aisles for half an hour.
Yeah. Because everybody was looking at him and I'm like, oh. And my brother goes, what? I went, look down. And he's like, shit, sorry. I went, thinking of my sister by any chance? He goes, yeah. How did you tell? I went, let's just say I got a surprise when I was wondering why people were looking at you. Something I didn't want to see.
How can a man not feel it going hard?
Some men can't. And I had to walk in front of them so nobody can see it. How embarrassing is that?
Because I had a video call to see what was taking so long. You said, well, let's just say I had to walk around Asda for half an hour. Up and down the aisles.
And then I had to stand
So
in front of him
up.
when, and he had another one when we were waiting for a taxi.
Was he looking at his phone by any chance?
No.
I was going to say if he was looking through his phone and saw pictures, I would understand. Because it happened to him in hospital. Because he was worried in case he couldn't get one anymore. He looked at a picture of me and went ting, right in the wrong place. He said, hello, matey. Hello. And then he looked around and hi. He forgot he was in hospital. He got his very first hard on after 4 months.
Here he is. Or shall I say, he is all three of them.
It's a bit bulky.
Or 4 of them.
Carry on.
Or shall I say, he's all 4 of them. 3 in his pants and 1 on 2 legs.
Are you trying to walk on the fan? Okay. Big boy.
And that's the guy we're talking about, guys. Oh boy. But them trousers he had on today, though, sis, they're the worst ones to wear when
When he's a bit horny.
No, in general. Let's just say when we went on the bus the first time, a lot of women were smiling.
Well, there shouldn't be look on the pervs.
And when I turned round, I was like, now I know why they're smiling. I went, bro. He went, yeah. I went, do you want to know why all the women are smiling at you? He goes, actually, I would. I went, you know the pants you're wearing? He goes, yeah. I says, well, let's just say it's very, 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 very noticeable in them.
And all he says, well, they shouldn't be looking.
No, the good response that my brother said was, well, they're only jealous because I've got a big one and their husbands don't.
Probably the case in some women.
Especially when he wears those trousers that he had on today. Because I noticed in Asda when he wears them. When me and you went with him that day. After I came down here.
Yeah.
on the Saturday. He was wearing them. That a couple of days later, we all went to Asda together. Yeah, the women were literally looking at his nether regions.
They're just jealous because their fella doesn't have a big willy.
But honest to God, those pants he had on today was worse than them grey pyjamas. Honest to God.
He's just very well built.
Very well built.
Yeah.
Now I know why all the women smile at him when they see him with those trousers on.
No offense, but it happens when he wears jeans as well. No matter what pants he wears, it sticks out like
Oh.
the business.
Do you remember Peter?
Peter.
The one I was going with that you met in the pub when we invited you out for a drink that day? Yeah.
The one that tried to control you after a while, and he was supposed to be your best mate as well.
Yeah. Do you remember when we both said to me brother, you're hanging to the left or you're hanging to the right? When he was wearing his jeans.
I was like, could you be any more jealous? Just because you haven't got a big one?
And he says, why would you tell your brother that he's leaning to the right or leaning to the left? I says, because he'd rather me and my sister tell him so he can sort himself out.
And number two, you can't freaking well miss it. He was just jealous because he didn't have a big one. His didn't stick out. You can't see the boards, you got a very small one.
Well, it's just like, he was... Every time me and you told me brother that he was leaning to the left or leaning to the right in those jeans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Peter would say, why you keep saying that? I says, because he'd rather us tell him. So when he sits down, he doesn't hurt himself or yin-yang himself or cut himself in half, literally. I says, he told me and my sister to tell him if we see it. I said, he'd rather you tell him than let him sit down and hurt himself and jump up and start singing like a girl.
Like he did in Greg's and Sunland.
Is that your nuts again, bro? Yes. That day was funny.
It was.
What's the matter, bro? I sat on me nuts. You there? I think you got a bit five optic higher. You gone 5 octaves. You sound like a girl.
He goes, I bloody wish I was.
As much as I love me dick and balls, I wish they were smaller. I wouldn't have this problem. It was about 20 minutes before his voice went back to normal.
He always says, why couldn't I have been a girl? I goes, girls get the same problems. On the other half.
You see, you have your balls downstairs, we have our balls upstairs. They're called boobs.
2 more to do on that. I'll do one later.
Especially when you're well blessed like us two with big boobs.
Yeah.
And poor Emma. Hard-boiled eggs.
Hard-boiled eggs.
God, she was flat. Freaking hell.
Speaking of flat, I need a wee. You can't get any flatter than that.
We'll go for a wee then.
I'm going for a wee, don't worry. So I'm not going to take my phone.
Okay. Enjoy your poop.
I don't need. Well, I've took those tablets, haven't I? So I can't poo.
Oh, you mean me special tablets?
IBS tablets, yes, I
Yeah.
can't poo.
My special tablets to stop you pooing.
They don't make us want to poo.
The good, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I might ask the doctor if I can have one.
Huh?
I might ask the doctor if I can have one.
Works wonders when you eat greasy food. You can eat as much greasy food as you want on those special tablets.
Yeah, but when they wear off, you're on the toilet for 10 hours.
Again, you can eat as much greasy food with those magic tablets I've got off my doctor. What I get off my doctors.
I know. I won't be long. I'm just going through pee-wee.
PP. There's my baby sister going up the stairs. I love my baby sister. Ooh, ooh, ha, ha, ting, tang, what, bing, bang. Ooh, ooh, ha, ha, ting, tang, what, bang. Hi, Maximus. Hello, Max. I'll take you over to meet Max. I'm live on my laptop, so you'll have to take the whole thing with me. There's Max. Say hello, Max. Say hello, Max. Hi. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. He is mine and my sister's bird. Aren't you, darling? Hey, you got two mummies, haven't you? Yeah. You gorgeous boy, aren't you? You gorgeous boy. Are you a gorgeous boy? Are you? Are you a gorgeous boy? Can you see yourself, Max? That's you. That's my boy. Yeah. Hi. Love you. Love you. Love you. Where's my boy at? Where's my boy at? Where's my big boy? Eh? I wasn't talking to you, Snowball. Where's my baby boy? Where's Mummy's special boy? Eh? Where's his Mummy's special boy? And I'm going to feed you. And I'll feed you. You want to say hello? What's the matter? What's the matter, my boy? What? What? What's the matter, Mummy's good boy? Eh? Oh, Mama's good boy, aren't you? You're a red crown, kakariki bird, aren't you, Max? Eh? You're beautiful, aren't you? Are you beautiful? Are you beautiful? Bobo's asleep. Bobo is a canary. Snowball, stop mimicking your brother. Who's that? Is that Max? Is that you on the telly? Eh? Is that you on the telly? Is that Max on the telly? Snowball, I know it's you because Max isn't moving his beak. Is that my baby? Is that my baby on the telly? Eh? You on the telly? You on the telly? Yeah. Oh, you good boy. Aren't you? Mummy's good boy, aren't you? Eh? Hi. Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. Adores. You tell your baby. You tell you. Is Mummy's baby tell you? Eh? Oh, Mama's boy. Mama's boy. That's Snowball. She mimics him. She's a budgie. And that one there, it's on his perch, is Bubble. He's a canary. But this little man is Maximus, aren't you? Yeah. There you go. There you go. Just sorting your troughs out, baby. I'm just sorting your troughs out. Yeah, you're on the telly, aren't you? Hey, you're on the telly. Are you on the telly? That's Max on the telly, look. Oh, look at that beautiful boy on the telly. Snowball. I know, son. I know it wasn't you. Don't worry. Mama knows. Mama knows it wasn't you. Yeah. Yeah. Mama knows. You're a good boy. Hi, gorgeous. Hi, gorgeous. Hi, gorgeous. Hi, gorgeous. Hi, gorgeous. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, gorgeous. Hi. Love you. It's a good boy, aren't you? Being a good boy. You being a good boy? Are you? Are you being a good boy for Mama? Yeah. Oh, you're so cute, aren't you? You're Mama's boy. You're Mama's boy. There you are. There you go. There you are. There you go, baby. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Hey, you doing your tricks for your fans? Yeah. Yeah. You doing your tricks for your fans, baby? You're a good boy, aren't you? Hey? Is that your way to say hello to your fans? Good boy. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Just so you know, that was not Max. That was Bubble. I mean, not Bubble. Snowball. I know, your sister's mimicking you, I know. Yeah. She's naughty, isn't she? Yeah, she's naughty, getting you into trouble half the time. Yeah. She's naughty, getting my boy into trouble half the time. Yes, she is. She's a naughty. Yeah, she's a naughty. Even though half the time it is you. But she gets into trouble half the time. Yeah, she does. Yes. Yes, she does. Oh, my back. I was just introducing Max to the guys.
Right.
What's up with you?
Huh?
What's up?
Nothing, I'm fine. What?
Of course you are, sis. You're right there. You're in the video. By the way, that Rachel Ann Husband Gibson, that's her. That's her channel. That's my little sister there. Bear in mind, you're not seeing double. We are actually related. Even though a lot of people say we look like twins, even though I'm 2 years older than she is. She's 2 years younger than me. And we're still their class as twins.
Just take this off a little bit. And tell me if you get me cold.
Huh?
I have very bad circulation in my feet. You get cold pretty fast.
Slippers is supposed to keep your feet warm, not cold.
They are warm. That's what I'm saying. I'm taking my slippers off until my feet get cold. It won't take long because I've got bad circulation in my feet. It'll be cold soon.
Like mine. Mine would be cold if I took these off.
Even though my feet are red hot with the slippers on.
Still
Yeah, my slippers are going bald. That's the only problem I hit by the furry ones.
But they're nice and soft on your feet.
I know, but they go bald after a while.
Don't know, don't ask. He's very quiet today.
Well, the TV's off and he can't see himself. Why do you think I turned off when we're doing videos? Step ahead of you. And until he comes down with his, until he comes in with his iPad and he'll start again.
Well, he's been very quiet since I squirted him. I hope I haven't over-soaked him.
It's good for them. You know, kakarikis are the only birds that don't have dust on their feathers. They don't get dusty feathers because they bathe every single day.
So squirting him helps him out a bit.
Yeah, especially when it's warm. I like little spray. They like the water.
It's a good job his feathers are waterproof, isn't it?
All birds are. But they can get soaked, but
And then he's just been too quiet.
because he's starting to go to sleep a bit. They'll go quite around about this time and all of a sudden he'll perk and then all of a sudden it'll be yeah.
And all of us shout, Max, shut up!
We see when we had our first ever kakariki bird, the yellow red crown one, at least, Frankie, I had to literally learn about kakarikis. That's why I know so much about them now. For
Yeah, well, he's the first kakariki bird I've had to, share on. And so I'm
That's
still
awesome.
learning about kakarikis. Because he's the very first one I'm sharing with.
he gets dark feathers in the winter, but his feathers become more lighter in the summer. He's lost his yellowtail feathers now.
I
They're
know.
all green. In other words, his adult feathers have come in.
But we still love your daughter, Max. Even though your two mums pain in the butt.
29th of this month, 29th of July this month, obviously this month, we'll have had him for a year and 3 months. He's a year and 3 month old.
Wow.
We're originally about a year and 4 month old originally, but we've had him for a year and 3 months.
Yeah.
He was about 14, he would have been about 15 weeks old that week. I got him going on 15 weeks old. So he was about a month or so, 2 months old about then. 2 to 3 months old, so he'll be about 5 months. But he was still a little bit, he was only a baby when we got him, he was smaller than that.
He was, wasn't he?
Not much, but a little bit.
You see, my sister keeps Max here even though me and my sister co-own Max, because he was a shared birthday gift.
Well, you are here quite often, so.
Yeah. But when I go home, I can't take Max with us.
Well, technically, it's not like your home. This is your home from home. You just go to yours when mainly want to be a private town.
Yeah.
So you give a private town for a couple of weeks, then you're back.
What my sister says, I live here, but I'll go to my
yeah.
other house.
All your stuff's at your place, so
Yeah.
you spend a lot of time here, which I don't mind.
Well, it is my home. You said I live here, so.
When you came back from Stoke-on-Shite, you know, the miserable place.
Oh,
The place
hi.
I called it on smell Stoke-on-Shite.
By
You
the
came
way,
here.
I'll give you a clue. It's not Max.
Oh, I know, you can tell the difference. Is when she does it, it's lower key. When he does it, loud. To the point where it's headache loud. I'm surprised he doesn't wake you up early in the morning with his screeching on the morning.
He does. I just ignore him. I'm very good at switching off. That's what's good about us deaf people. We can zone out.
Like if I'm lying that way on that ear, I can hear him. Or if I'm lying on that ear, I can hardly hear him. So I'm hardly hearing in that ear.
Well, don't forget you're practically on top of him. Because where he is where your side of the bed is.
Our bedroom window's right into line with that one.
That's what I'm saying. So your side of the bed's here.
Our bed's here. Just like our bed, I would say our bed like just ends where the light is. Pretty much. And that'll be the wall where that crack is.
Yeah.
And the size of the small room isn't that big.
It's from
the double
there to this crack here.
To this double wall here.
Yeah.
Just a little bit over from that double wall. About that much away from that part of the wall on the wall where the chimney breast.
That's what I said round about where this crack is here.
From this crack up here is where the wall is. And
yeah.
That's where the little room starts from there to there.
That's what I'm saying. It's round about where this little crack is to
Michael's window's right in line with that one. And you spoke too soon and been quiet. Now I told you, he'll start up soon. He has a little rest.
He done that for the video to show his fans what he can do.
What are you going to do? All of them hear him say it's like your bird. Yes. You can't miss it.
I got that asked when I was at home, when I did a live. He says, "Where's your bird?" I went to my sister's. He doesn't come home with us. He stays at my sister's because he's a shared bird. Me and my sister own him. He's mine and my sister's.
At least I'll get one if I take care of him. I miss clean his cage. I've got to admit that I do miss cleaning them.
Yeah, when you're on holiday, you don't do that. On holiday means on holiday you don't do anything.
I just wish I could have a good sleep and I'd feel a hell of a lot better. I'd feel more refreshed. Because when I wake up, even after me antidepressants to make you sleep, I still feel tired when I wake up. My eyes still feel tired.
You will do because it's still in your system. Now you know how I feel when I take my mirtazapine at night.
But eventually it dies off and I'm alright, but my eyes start again around about 12, 1 o'clock. They start to get itchy when I start scratching my eyes, so that's when I know it's the start of getting tired.
You know the sleeping tablet side of it's kicking in.
Yeah.
Because the antidepressants,
they make you mellow during the day, like happy and stuff like that.
Then tired during as the night goes on.
Because when you're happy during the day, you're like, you're like buzzing kind of thing, happy and all your energy. Like
all it does, what it's doing, it's counterbalancing your
brain.
Yeah.
So it kind of stops the depression part overtaking a bit.
Is that finger going purple, or is it me?
Looks like you're touching something black, like a dye.
No, that's actually purple.
Yeah, it's black. Since you've done that, it's gone away. I think it might be a black dye or something.
No, it's still purple there on your nail. That's how I know. Look at the rest of my nails. It's just that one.
God, we've got small fingernails, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yours are more thinner and longer than mine.
Well,
So I've
look,
got
see the
wider
difference?
fingers.
How come all those fingers and them ones are not purple, but that one is?
Because that one's warm. That one's warm. Mine does that one. My fingers are warm. Mine go that colour,
Mine goes that colour when there's no circulation in the finger.
but it's warm.
Yeah,
It should be
it'll
cold.
still be warm, but I'll still have bad
Hello,
circulation in my finger.
I think it's 2 years circulation.
Hmm?
I think it's 2 years circulation. Or do you want
So it's all for me. I can have one.
No, not for me.
I'll have
tea,
a
uncle?
cup of tea, yeah.
tea?
Yeah.
Because it's
Well, you can have the rest of that because if you go, I don't like flat coke. If you go flat, it tastes absolutely horrible to me.
Making now, we can.
Well, thank you for doing that, Lee. Much appreciated.
Because
Because I know he misses his time. Because he used to always love doing that kitchen if he has music. Now I'm letting him do it now. So, are you happy I'm letting you clean the kitchen now?
It's not great, we're saying it was.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, are you happy that I'm letting you do it?
Yes.
He hates me doing it. So
there you
just want
go,
to
just
talk
clean
about
my finger again. That is still blue, like that, but them are not.
it. Yeah, mine does that when my fingers are warm.
But that's not when it's warm. That doesn't happen when it's warm.
Imagine
I
yourselves
have bad circulation in that finger.
That's upstairs.
Yeah,
Give me one. Whatever.
Alright.
because when I do
Can
that,
we just
Yes.
walk to that? Can you turn that fan off? It's just what? It's just tripped him up again.
I'll turn it off when I go to the toilet. Because when I do that with that finger, I can't feel that part of your arm, even though I'm touching it. With that part of my finger, I
My
can't feel it.
dad was like that. He had, but like my brother Dale. I'll name him Dale.
Dale,
hmm You know who I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
yeah.
He has the same as my dad, Raynaud's disease. My dad's hands look absolutely deathly grey, and yet they were red hot.
Yeah.
His whole hands would literally go black with Raynaud's disease. And I asked my dad what's Raynaud's disease. He goes, it's a condition where your hands have very bad circulation to the point they go black. But sometimes when you run them underwater, they go absolutely white. And they can go white, but if you run them underwater, the colour comes back
Mhm.
to get the blood moving again. But my dad used to go absolutely pale white, pale dark black, didn't they? My
Oh,
dad
Dad's.
had Raynaud's disease.
Oh, yeah, bro.
But with Dale's, my brother, I'm named for different name reasons. His goes swells and red. His swells it. But sometimes my dad's would go red and sometimes it would go white. Depends on the sick. Sometimes his hands would be so hot it would be unbelievable on a freezing cold winter day. And then some of them would be clay cold.
Mhm.
You think that you had a paper in his hand, all the dye was on his hands. They were that bad.
You mean a bit like that?
Yeah. But Dale, I'm doing for name reasons. Only he's got it. The other three don't. But never mind. It's nothing serious. You can live with it.
Oh no.
Now my feet are starting to go cold. You see, now they're starting to go cold. And they're red hot a minute again, now they're going cold. My toenails go purple when they're cold. Especially these ones.
Mine does as well. And the cold.
Love you, Lane. Thank you for my cup of tea.
You better look on. I said, kill it.
Uh-oh. Hiccups. Oh, God.
Ow.
Oh, not again.
Yeah, drink. I hear them easily, yeah.
The joys of being deaf. You can block one ear.
Can you imagine playing that back on the TV?
Yes, I said that.
What?
No, imagine playing that back on the TV. Like last time I had the hiccups,
Yeah.
you could hear it on that, and we were laughing at it. We heard it back. Sorry
Has it stopped yet?
for now.
What?
For now.
God, that hurt my ear.
Sorry.
I
Maybe
didn't
because I was
jump.
facing you that time when I'm hiccuping. I usually face the other way, but
You see, I didn't jump because you made us jump. I jumped because it was so loud in my ear.
sorry. I didn't mean to.
You know, even though I'm deaf, that I can hear. Do you know what I think? When he walks
Sorry,
in,
what?
do you know what I think when he walks into the fan?
Hmm.
I don't think he can see it sometimes.
Well, he's not used to it being there because Norman's all the way over there. Bob got there when he gets overheated. He forgets it's there, I think. Lee!
Bro,
Yes, right here.
You know that fan? You know how you walk into it? Can you see it, or do you not? Is it because you're not used to it being there?
I used to be there.
He's not used to it being there. He forgets he has to walk a little bit to the left to walk through it. Bless him.
because also might have been his cataracts, you know, not being able to see it.
I hope he gets them done soon. It's got another 2 weeks to get sorted when he gets his, you know.
Yeah. Has he had his letter yet?
He hasn't had any call yet. I've checked the phone. Because he's supposed to get a phone call for his consultation to talk about what's going on, and then he'll get it done. It's on 2 bar, so that phone have to go on charge tonight. You know it's on 2 bar. The other one had to go out, the white one, the gold one.
Mm-hmm. Thought it was silver.
No, it was the rose gold one. And white.
I'm sure you had a silver one.
Before that one, yes.
Oh.
But I got one just like that one, but with the rose gold colour and white.
Oh.
And it got to the point, let's see, you could ring out, but as soon as it rang out, it went off. You couldn't ring out on it.
Wow.
That's how bad it got. And I thought, right, time for a new one. We need a new one now. Not that it got used that much, like, but you know, because we hardly ever use that house phone, or if I need to ring doctors or chemist or something like that, or the gas company or something like that. Or my brothers.
Yeah, I was going to say, oh, my uncle
Yeah.
Dylan.
Yeah, well, that's the only time I use it. It's very rare. I use the house phone. Very rare. I use my mobile. I never ring out now.
Apart from when you want to ring me about my brother, yeah.
I prefer the video call. I don't like using the proper
No, I
phone
mean, if
calls.
I'm not at home and I don't use my data, you'll ring us to let me know
Yeah.
about my brother.
Yeah. I prefer to see the person when I'm talking to them. I don't know why. I just do not like talking on the phone normal. Even when I talk to my brothers, I hate talking like that because I can't see them.
Yeah, I just don't like today's technology.
Even when I talk to them, I have to put it on speaker because I can't stand it near my phone, near my ear. I hate having my phone near my ear. Why, I do not know. Even when I was young, before all this technology was done, remember the old round thingy phones?
All the old dial ones.
Yeah. I used to put the phone there. Literally there.
Yeah.
So it wasn't touching my ear. My mum would say, why do you not have the phone to your ear? Because I don't like it. It's because it's loud. I do not like loud things. And that's why do you think I never wear headphones? I listen to music. I don't listen to music on my phone or my iPad. I do not like headphones.
I've got to, sadly.
I don't like anything around my ears.
I have to wear headphones for when I'm home for this so I can hear it.
I know.
That's the only downside about being deaf.
Them ones are mine because his one's broke.
How the hell did he break them
He sat
anyway?
on them.
Okay.
He sat down. It wasn't his fault. The thing is, he had them on there or over there on the arm. And they must have slid down, he didn't know. And he sat down and snapped in the middle.
Oh.
So I said he could use them ones. Because I'm not using them, so I just don't like them.
Half the time, I'm like, when I'm talking to you on the phone, like normal phone, sometimes I have me like it like that on the corner of me ear like that,
Like on my mobile,
or I'll have it like that.
I have it like that.
Sometimes I have it like that.
Mm.
Sometimes I have it like that, or like that. I can't stand it anywhere near my ears.
So I don't because I'm like I'm partially deaf in that one. So I can't like when you talk with I go, sorry what? If I'm looking that way, you know you talk with I go say, sorry what? Because you're on the wrong side.
Actually, you can hear me better than you can hear anybody else. Plus, with me being a deaf person, I speak loud anyway.
But if anyone else is sitting there, like if my friend's sitting there or if Lee was sitting there,
Yeah,
like once Lee was talking to us, like walking around something or Seabird or something like that, and he was on this side. Last time we were there, he goes, Rachel, sorry, what? I couldn't hear you. What? And he goes, you couldn't hear us? I went, no, you're on the wrong side. Like,
that's what he does with me.
Like I can hear like that, but
Yeah.
I'm blocking that ear. Like if you talk now,
Yeah,
I can hear on that side perfectly. If I block that one, I can't hear properly.
but you can hear me, alright, because I speak loud enough.
Yeah, but if he was speaking to us, I wouldn't be able to hear what he's saying. But that ear I can, because that amplifies for that one. I can hear better on that one.
I can hear nothing out of these things. That's why I look at you when I'm talking to you.
Because I did a sound test when I was younger. My mum took us to get a hearing test. And like when you had to press the button when you heard a sound, I hated that. Of course, you had to have headphones on. Of course, my mum was struggling to keep them on, and then she go, "I'm not off," and she goes, "No, you've got to have them on so you can have your hearing test." Like they one ear, then the other, like they normally do.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me.
So they did one ear, did the other, then did both.
This will be me and my hearing test. Pretend that's the button, right? I'll be like this. I'll be going. And then Dr. Kilby comes and he goes, "You do know you can press the button that you hold, and if you hear anything," I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Button, press, here." That's the thing. I can't. I was sitting there in the booth, literally with the headphones, like one would be cut off. Like when I went for mine, I had both earphones on, like headphones on my ears, but one wouldn't be on, but the other one would.
Yeah, same with me.
And it was like, press the buzzer if you can hear a noise, and I would literally sit like that in the chair. And my mum was, and I would lip read my mum saying to the doctor, "She hasn't pressed the button yet." And I would sit there for the whole half an hour. Like
it's hard
that.
for a kid to sit that long for a kid.
Yeah, I have patience.
Yeah, but
And then,
with some kids, it is hard to sit that long in one place.
yeah, if you had Audrey for a mother, you'd have no choice. And then the doctor came in, he says, "You know, you press the button like that if you hear a noise." I went, "That's the thing, Dr. Kilby." "What?" "I haven't pressed it because I can't hear it. I'm corned beef deaf."
Oh, my mum took me to get mine done. They sat in this chair with all the equipment around, these big massive headphones.
In a big hospital booth, yeah.
Right? Oh, it wasn't a hospital booth, I was in a proper room.
Mine was in the hospital booth.
Well, this is in a proper room. Now, I don't know where, I can't remember where I got done.
The RVI.
But my mum told us, because I can remember doing it, but I can't remember if you know what I mean, like everything.
Mm.
So my mum told us. That's how I know. I was sitting on the chair. Goes right, sit on the chair and put these headphones on, like metal,
Yeah.
and big massive muffs like that, sound resistant. So
Mm.
they did one at a time, and then did both to check the hearing. So he turned that one off. He took that one off.
That was me.
Well, he turned this one off, so I couldn't hear out my left one.
Yeah.
Completely thing. And I only had that yet, of course. So I had that yet. Press, 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 press. Can you hear that? Press, press. Then to the point when I could. Now I can't. He goes, well, that's you. That's a good one. That's a good sign. You got good hearing that one. Now let's check you. Because my mum was wondering why I always kept saying what all the time. Anyone's told I was what? What? What?
Eh?
It
What?
was always what. My mum would say, do you want something? What do you want for tea? I go, what? When I was a kid, I'd say, what? What?
What?
All the time. Then he did the left one, turn that on, turn that side off.
Yeah.
And he said, do the same again. I mean, I was getting scared because of these things. My mum just held us. So I knew I'll be all right. And he goes, do the same again if you hear anything. And I was sitting like this. But I can hear the loud one. And she goes, well, press it. Press. And then I went, she goes, don't be afraid to press. If you can hear it, press it. Now I heard a few more, couldn't hear it. Then tried the loud ones again, press. But he kept doing it and further. He goes, let's try both ears. 2 buttons. Press the one you can hear the most. Sometimes I'll go, and all of a sudden, mm, mm. Try a loud one, mm, 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 mm. And he goes, right, Mrs. Husband, I know the problem. She goes, what? I know why she's saying what all the time. What's the prognosis? She's hard of hearing in her left ear. Does it run the family? She goes, I don't know. She's not actually my biological child. He goes, there could be a problem there could be hard of hearing to deafness in our bloodline family. Does she have anyone that's deaf in our family? She goes, yes, our older sister. She goes, that's the problem. Our middle sister, the next sister, that's our sister's 2 years older than her. She's got another one, perfect hearing. He goes, yeah. She's got hard of hearing in her left ear. So if you on the left side of her, she can't hear. That's why she's saying what all the time.
Because it hurt me with both ears. It skipped Emma and it just hit you on the one ear.
Yeah. So I'm hard of hearing that one because I used to always say what. If my mum was sitting there talking to her, she'd go, Rachel, do you know what I say? What? What? Like I do to you sometimes. I do it to you all the time. I do it to that. I do it to Steve. I do it to Terry. If anyone's sitting on that side, even my best friend, I would go, sorry, what? Oh, I say, can you repeat that? I didn't quite hear. Even if I'm on the phone, as soon as I forget, I use that side. Sorry, can you repeat that? I had to do it several times with him at the hospital. I said, I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I'm hard of hearing in my ear. I can't hear properly. Hang on, I'll change it. Right now I can hear you. What's the matter? I used the wrong ear. I sometimes forget I'm hard of hearing in my left ear. Now you can talk. What's going on?
And so
I forget. I have to remember that one.
when my coach at Universal Credit, when she rings us for over the phone appointment, I say, right, you have to speak clearly and loudly so I can hear what you said. And she goes, what do you mean? I went, if you speak slowly, clearly, and speak up, I'll be able to hear you. She went, why? I says, I'm deaf.
That's what. Like my mum often wondered before I got the hearing test if someone would ring us. She wondered why I would never use that side. I always use that side.
Yeah.
And my mum, she would say to us, Rachel, why are you not using the other ear? I goes, I can't hear properly. She goes, how can you not hear properly? It's a telephone, it's amplified. I said, honestly, Mum, I swear down, I can't hear properly in that ear. And that's when she thought, I'm going to get you an ear test, see what's going on. Because I used to always have it there, but away from me. So if I'm on my mobile, I talk like, I have my phone like that,
Like I do on the side of you, yeah.
right on the top of the earlobe.
Yeah.
I will not, no, I can't. I'll not have it close like that.
No. I'm always
Have it
like that. I'm always like that.
Now, if I'm out and about, I'll hold it like that.
Yeah, same as
So
me.
no one can see who I'm talking to. But if I'm in the house, I'll go, hello?
Or if I'm on video call, if I'm outside, I'm like that. This side of my phone here, it's like that. So I can see you, hear you. And I'm like, what?
But when I'm in the house, so in case of a private call, I put it on speaker so I don't have to have it near me. Yeah, that's why I'm glad of speakers now. Speaker phones. That's why I do the same with that one. If you notice, I don't like it near me. Yeah, I always put it on speaker. So
That's what I
Right.
do with this. Put it on loudspeaker.
I do with the house phone as well. Like when Auntie Jean phoned
Oh, yeah, yeah.
the other
Oh,
night.
Auntie Jane, yeah.
If you notice, I put it on speaker.
Yeah.
As soon as they gave us it, speaker. Hello.
Hi, Auntie Jane.
I put it there.
Hi,
So,
Elizabeth.
so I can put it there so I can hear it on that side. If I put it there, I won't be able to hear it.
Because like every phone I get, they've got to put a special device in for me to hear. And that's why my phone flashes to let me know it's ringing.
Yeah. And plus, I've got loads of infections in my left ear. It was never the
I
right.
do.
My mum was worried
Both,
about.
but that one's the worst.
My mum was worried. She goes, you know what's funny? She always gets infections in her left ear. Never the right. It's very rare it's in the right, but it's always the left. She gets infections in her ear.
Do you know?
Earache, that ear. Infection, that ear. When I have a cold,
Both.
that ear.
Both ears for me, but that one's the worst.
When I have a cold,
Always my two ears.
when I have a cold, it feels like you're underwater.
Water. I have that with both
It
ears.
sounds like I'm underwater and I can hear the cars as well. They're right outside the window, even though they're on the road.
Yeah.
But it feels like it's underwater.
Like,
Yeah, when I got a cold, it goes
Yeah.
like that. And they says, "What's the matter? Why are you turn?" I have to turn the telly off. You're not gonna hear out that yet, but I have to. Later, I said, "Sorry, I just cannot hear that." He goes, "Are you coming down with the car?" I goes, "I must be." It's the only time I turn it up when I got a cold.
Well, with me, I have to turn it up anyway.
Well, I don't mind because I understand with you, but it's not too loud because TVs have improved a lot since we were kids.
Because I say, you say, right, let us know when you can hear it, and I say, stop there.
It's on 30, but the old TVs had to be on louder than that.
Yeah, like 40.
But with these, have got better speakers because they've got to think of deaf people as well. Those are harder hearing, they have to have them louder, like amplified.
You know, the most question I get asked about us two
Uh-huh.
is, how come you're natural sisters if you have different parents and different names?
We were adopted.
We were adopted out of different families.
Hey!
Yep.
I forgot to do it, sorry. That's what happens when you're talking.
And I say, well,
Get that ready.
me and my sister were adopted out of different families, but we are biological sisters.
I just ask one favour with you when I'm doing something just after midnight. Turn the camera off me for obvious reasons. When it comes round. And then you can, not yet. I'm just
No, I'm just saying that's what I'll do.
Yeah, until
The only difference is that you can't mute this one.
you don't have to mute
Unfortunately.
it because I don't talk anything. It's just when I do what I have to do. I'm not saying I'm online, but you know what I'm.
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
do.
Because I keep getting sick of asked that question. If you two are saying you're biological sisters, how come you would have two separate parents? And I'm like, well, we were born out the same moth. We both came out the same mother, but we got adopted when we were put into care. Well, adopted families kept us together, so we wouldn't be strangers when we grew up. because we were too close. They didn't want to separate us.
I know.
But we are blood sisters. We have the same mother, biologically. We have the same biological mother, same biological father.
And Sally's still alive.
Yeah. But in 1982, we got adopted to different families, and both of our adopted families didn't want us two to be separated because we were too close. And they said it would be wrong if they separated us. Because me and you's always been close, haven't we, since we were bands?
Yep.
And that's why they didn't want to separate us.
I will go back to the thing once I've sorted it all out.
No, it's alright.
Ready.
And that's why and because of the closeness we had when we were children, that's why we're still close today.
That's thanks to Mum and Dad, but mainly and also thanks to Uncle Charles as well, because he used to drive.
Yeah.
Drive you down.
Or he used to drive, or I used to come with him to pick you up, to come to mine when we were kids. I noticed it was all Mum, not Audrey, Mum.
Oh, now that.
It was all Mum's idea, and Dad's idea, and Daddy George's idea, but not Audrey's.
She couldn't give a monkey's hair. She couldn't give a monkey's ass for anybody, yeah.
I've still got some of the scars on my legs where she dug her nails in my legs, you know. I've still got some of the scars.
Got a cure for that. Tattoo. You can't say it that way.
Yeah, if only I didn't have a fear of needles.
Same. I would love one, but for all I know, I could be allergic to it.
Same. And we're
The
just
middle
having
one's got
sensitive
one.
skin as well.
The middle one's got one. Might cause Anglesey. Harry.
Yeah. The middle one we call Emma. The demon child.
The slut.
Yeah.
She used to dress like one.
She still does.
No, she dressed like an old woman now.
No, what I'm saying is she still does, but like an old woman.
What she does?
I mean, I'm 46 and I don't dress my age.
Neither do I.
You know, Audrey goes to me, she went, why don't you dress your age? I went, why?
Why would I want to look old like you?
Why do I want to dress my age? I says, if I don't look my age, why should I dress my age?
Exactly. I'm only 44.
I'm like, at the time I says, I'm only 42, man. It's not as if I'm in my 50s.
Emma dresses up like she's in her 80s.
Emma dresses as if she's in her fucking hundreds. She dresses as she's 100. And she's only 45. I had to think then. How old Emma was. I had to think then. I was like, yeah, and Emma's only 45. You see, because I don't interact with Emma like I do to you, I forget how old she is.
That's her fault. She decided to believe everybody else but the truth.
At the end of the day, I was just a bad when I said her mum looks old.
No, me as well. When that letter was sent, it wasn't even me that sent it, but she decides to believe, not to believe, even though it wasn't my writing.
You know, you would think sisters would recognise the sister's handwriting, wouldn't you?
Mine's a lot neater than that. Speaking of writing, I need to add to my journal. I don't think my journal for ages.
I only add to my journal if I've had a bad day. Or if someone knocks us.
I like to jot. It's like kind of like jotting down my happy times and also my sad times. I write happy moments in as well, so I can remember when I look back. I remember that. I had a good day that day. This was a bad time in my life with my depression. That's what happened.
You see, I keep the happy memories in there.
I like to write them down so it's something for me to look back on, like all the happy times I've had with people.
No. That's too
It's
girly.
like no, it's like something for Michael to look back when eventually when he gets them.
Still
he
too
can
girly for
so he
me.
can look back and think, "Oh, Mum was happy. This is the time Mum was happy. Oh, this is the time when Mum was not so happy, not in a good place." Or this is what happened with Mum in her time of life. She
You
had a
know,
good life.
my psychiatrist, right, said to me, why don't you write a journal? I went, how old do you think I look? 5? He says, why the hell would I want to write in a journal? I'm not 5.
You write a diary is more like a kid thing, but a journal is more like for the adult. I just like to write in it.
And then she goes, well, have you ever thought of writing down how you feel? Why well, I'm not going to tell you straight to your face. Pissed off with you right now. I said, instead of writing it down, I've got a mouth. I can tell that person. If I don't like the person, I'd rather tell them to the face, not in a book. Because all you'll get is, why didn't you tell me that? Instead of writing it down, why didn't you tell us to my face? I went, that's why.
I usually put just my thoughts down like it's kind of like, I know it sounds daft, but it's kind of like me writing down what I would love to say to my mum about how my day's been and how I've been doing. It's like writing to my mum and my dad saying, look, Mum, Dad, this is what I've done today. Mum, Dad, this is how I felt today. You know, it's kind of like my way of saying I'm leaving notes for my mum and dad in a little journal. I know it's daft to think I would say that, but that's the only way I cope with it.
You're a medium. You're a psychic. You can talk to them outright.
I don't know. It's hard to explain. It just makes me feel a bit better.
You know what my dad always said, right? When he was alive, he goes, you and Rachel have the gift. I went, yeah. He goes, you can talk to us when when we're dead. I went, yeah. He goes, so why would you want to write to us then? I went,
So you can take it up then. You can read it anytime you want.
so I don't forget what I said to you. And he goes, you got a brain for that. And ever since then, that's why I don't believe in writing in journals. Just because of what my dad said. You got a brain for that.
Yeah, but sometimes without brains you forget. I do. That's why I write it down.
I never forget happy memories, and I certainly never forget bad ones either. Turn the camera around. My dad says I'm like an elephant. I never forget.
I don't. Sometimes my memory lets me down.
Like if I have a traumatic, like something that can block me from remembering, then I'll write it down.
That's why I write. That's the only reason why I write a journal. So if I remember something, I'll write it down so I don't forget. So I guarantee when there'll be some things in that journal I'll have got completely about.
No, not that way. I mean, like say something traumatic happened, and my brain would refuse me to remember it.
Yeah.
Then I would write it down as it's happening before my brain says nope, delete. And then if you come up to me and says, oh, do you remember that time we had a massive argument? I'll be like, no.
So I was just putting many details in there. I was just putting my details in there, sorry. No, I wasn't ignoring you. But you already know that though, so.
Yeah, I saw because I realised what you were doing. Because I know you like your concentration.
Just when I'm putting details in, like the details I need to put in, that's what I need there. Just a little bit of concentration. I don't mind you talking to the people. Or the, you know. Right, this is the bit where I need concentration. Doesn't take me long to do. Right, that's that one done now. I've got my rent to do. Where are you? There's one more payment, my rent, and that's it. Mm. Actually, no, I don't. There's a reason why. I don't need to pay that today. I'm in credit. I'm in credit with my rent.
Sorry, what?
I'm in credit with my rent at the moment, so I don't need to pay.
Alright.
I'll do it at the weekend.
Is
So
it
if I'm,
safe to turn this on now?
yeah. This is when I'm in credit. I'm in pound odd in credit.
Yeah.
So it's pointless paying because it'll just come out of that. So either way, my rent is getting paid. So I'm in credit by that much. Oh, actually. Oh, well, I pay and get over and done with. No, I won't. Because I've just still got a big hefty bill to pay at the end of the week. Lee?
Bro!
I'm not doing rent tonight because I'm not saying out loud. Hound odd in rent, in credit. So, can I pay it on Saturday?
Bro!
Hey,
Bro!
why does he always turn away when he knows I'm not finished talking to him?
I can't pause myself.
Is it important? Is it really important?
Well, no,
Exactly. That what I'm telling you is more important.
Yeah.
Where I'm not saying out loud, but where pound odd in credit at the moment with the rent.
Okay.
So that the rent will come out of that. But I need to pay it on Saturday. So it gives me a bit extra money for Saturday
Right,
to
okay.
pay that bill.
Right.
So I'm going to put that bit back. Sorry about that. There's a reason why I set the amount quite online, just so you know. Right. The next lot I pay is the big one for that other one. which I don't mind me saying rent because people know I rent anyway, but it's privately owned rent.
Yeah,
It's not council, it's privately rented. There's not a council estate I live on. It's privately rented, like yours is. So I pay a lot of rent. Well, I work, don't I? So I have to pay the full lot. I don't get anything to help us pay it. I'm paid on Saturday. Because I say I'm in credit. So I always make sure I'm in credit. Best way, innit?
Aye.
Because you can always fall back on it when you can't pay it. It comes out of that. That's what they told us. If you're in credit, you don't bother paying. It's pointless paying if you're still in credit. It comes out of the balance.
Makes sense.
That's what Mum used to always say. Always make sure you're in credit. Because you never know when you might need it. If you one day you can't afford it to pay it, then there you go, you got that to fall back on. So I've done that, all done and dusted, so that's one major bill paid. You know which one I'm talking about.
Mm.
Are we doing this
Sorry, what?
are we doing
Yeah. We'll keep this going so that we see what we're doing.
if I'm not I probably get off the white gaffer. Come on, you stupid bastard. That's what it sounds like on Spotify. Mine doesn't make sound to sound off mine. At least it's dimming not in.
I like the sound dog because I know it works.
I
You
know
better
it's,
let me brother know we're going in darkness.
there we're going in darkness.
Okay.
That doesn't mean you have to get your wicked way with us, okay? So
Okay,
we're still
but-
live.
If one listens,
So don't
one
try
thing,
and,
but I want
so don't do anything.
to.
When you have a man and you mention darkness, you know what that means.
Yeah,
Rumpy pumpy.
exactly. Alexa, light off.
Okay.
Look at that. You can still see us in a little bit. You can still see the stars.
Just a little bit.
Huh?
Oh, poo. I just realised I was recording that. My bad. Because I need to do the intro on it. See if I get anything. If I don't get anything, I'll just turn it off.
That bright light you're seeing is actually the IR infrared.
Right. Yeah, stop me. Ah. There we go. Right, guys, want to another spirit hunt in my room because it gets active in here. So, welcome to my channel. Enjoy.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. We're doing a bit of ghost hunting in night vision on the cameras. Just to see if we catch anything in my sister's living room. Because this room is more active than the others.
Oh, the bedroom puts an NP. We'll have to do the bedroom sometime.
Yeah, we are, aren't
If anyone hears anything or sees anything, just timestamp it in the comments below. Thank you.
we? Yeah, if you do see anything guys, just comment below and timestamp if you see anything that we don't at the time.
Or hear anything that we don't with our neck that ears in real time. There's my sister.
There's my sister.
There's Lee and his iPad. Is there anyone around? I'm talking into this device in my hand and this camera.
Or even talk on this video. I'd love to hear you live.
Don't be afraid.
You can come forward.
We won't harm you.
The equipment we've got will not hurt you, so don't worry about that. It can't hurt you.
For the sake of the camera, that's just my lens cap. I keep catching it. So that's just to rule that out. Back there is where the portal is. That black shadow is actually just my sister's head. And that's how you know, so that's not. So you know it's not actually spirit. But there is a portal there. So that's where we'll get them from. Got my dad's remains just there. And as you can see, it is 10 past midnight UK standard time.
You know, there's one thing I heard about lazy eye. I have to keep turning the camera to make it look as if I'm looking forward. I turn my head.
Yeah. My infrareds keep going purple or black and white. Because I'm touching the hair. You see, I focus on the TV pattern. That's where I got my orbs last time. All around Lee, there's also an orb. Like I say, we're not always looking through the viewfinder. So I look with my naked eye as well.
See the joys of having a lazy eye like mine. I can look at the viewfinder and naked eye.
I just thought I saw something above Lee's head. It's my freaking reflection of my eyeball and my glasses.
Yeah.
I think, oh, of course, I'm with naked eye. It's just me reflection of my eyeball through my glasses with the light of the camera. I'm such a dingbat. That's part of our glasses. You think, oh, of course it is a reflection of my eye.
So the light you see there on the
On the wall.
DVDs, that is not the actual light. It's the IR light. It looks like we've got a light on, but we haven't.
They may think, oh, I've got a spirit on the wall. No, it's for the reflection of the light from my TV stand.
As you can see, there's a good definition of what I mean by the IR light on my sister's box. That's off my camera.
That was a bit embarrassing.
As you can see, the light is off. It's not on. This is what we see at the moment. Hang on. This is what we see. Complete darkness.
I'll show you what my sister said. This is what we're actually seeing. Complete darkness.
That's what we see,
Apart from my sister's laptop.
which is there.
And now we're back in night vision. And there's Lee.
We're filming a video while you're watching us live doing a video behind the scenes.
That's my Sunderland cup, but it looks completely white.
What does? On my brother's cup.
No, my Sunderland cup. It's white, but you know it's not. It looks white, but it's not.
Yeah, it does. So does my brother's cup.
Yep,
It
pretty cool.
is cool. I'm just saying, guys, we're filming a video behind the scenes right now, live.
On my sister's channel, if you want to go and have a look.
As you can see, we're using the cameras. We're in night vision. Yeah, you all right? You might have to come closer for that, for yours.
I won't put my wire doesn't stretch that far.
All right.
I might have to take it out for a minute. There you go, there's my light, my RV light just in the background there.
Just to show you we're in night vision. There you go, your black and white. Your night vision.
There's my night. Told you.
Hee I love how the cameras light up the room.
Anyone hear the noise on me camcorder because I'm trying to put the charge back in.
It's just after midnight in the UK standard time.
20 past.
Oh, is it 20 past?
Yeah. There we go. I finally found the hole.
Okay.
In case you're wondering, guys, that was just me putting my lead back in my camcorder.
Oh,
Because you wonder why it was all over the place.
You missed that.
What?
An orb flashing right across there from the door up towards the stairs.
I could have caught and not seen it. It gets quite active around Lee for some reason, even though his third eye's been closed, it still go to him for some reason. I think he's a vessel for them. Yeah, that or they like him.
They're attracted to him.
No, Jad, he's been in there. Wow, he's cute.
There's Max, the Kakariki bird.
He looks cool in black and white.
There's Snowball, the budgie.
You
Look
can see,
there.
when you
There's
zoom in,
Bubble,
when you zoom into Max, you can see
the
his eyes.
canary.
His eyes are lit up.
Yeah, they are. Cool. He looks like a demon.
Max, the demon Kakariki bird. Right, go back to.
Hi DC. What are you guys looking for today?
Just seeing if my room's active.
To
tonight.
see, ooh, I just caught a flying orb right across the screen. From this fan in front of us, going towards my brother but above his head. Wow.
I think I might have to try and see if his dad's here again.
You see, me sisters. Hello, DC. My sister's living room is very, very active for the
But-
paranormal.
But the good spirits, though, the
Yeah.
good spirits, because my house has been blessed. No evil spirits can come in. Let's see if whoever it is that'll come through. Whoever you are, can you come through? Can you go fly past the TV and the fan again, please?
I think it's cool you guys catch orbs or see things we can't see. Oh, thanks, DC. Ah, I see. I used to live in an older house that had some activity.
Well, this
Oh,
house
cool,
is,
DC.
you see, please subscribe to my channel. That's me in the chat that says hi. If
That's
you
my
wanna-
sister says hi to Rachel Ann Hudspeth Gibson.
That's my channel if you like to subscribe to it. Because I'm doing a video as well. This is an old house as well. It's been up since the late 1800s.
There's my sister there.
You can just see me there.
But it scared me. I don't understand it.
Don't be scared of them.
DC goes, oh, hello, sister.
Probably didn't see us.
Do it again, with.
You see, that's where I am, where this cam, right in front of the camera there.
There you go. Hello.
That's me.
There's my sister there.
Hello. Hello. If you want to subscribe to my channel, be appreciated. Whoever was flying just a moment ago, can you just fly again, please? Just in front of the camera. It's not going to harm, it won't harm you. Or speak in the speaker.
If you want, you can channel through me or my sister if you want to come through. You don't mind. You can use my energy, as I could do with a good night's sleep, without my sister waking us up with a sneeze.
Sorry about that.
When she's on the lavatory.
Lavatory. Hi, Audrey.
No, that was my dad saying that.
On the lap.
Yeah, my dad used to always say, oh, your sister's on the lavatory.
My brother used to call it the bog trot.
Yeah.
You know, Neil. You see, after the bog trot, she's on the crapper. The long drop. She's parking her breakfast. Or parking her lunch. Or parking her tea or supper.
Or if we were both at yours, you would say, oh, the girls are dropping the breakfast.
My mum said, that's just disgusting. And he goes, well, it's true.
I loved you last. You loved you last sleep. I can't say that with me.
That's why I'm going on to watch your eyes. So I can...
No, it's because I haven't got my reading glasses on. Can't see the damn screen.
Oh, I loved you last sleeping.
Oh, I loved you last sleeping vids. They were great. Keep doing them. I watch you all the time. Oh, thank you, DC. Can not is that noise? Play, please. Please, is beautiful. I don't actually snore. I do have a natural hole in my mouth.
It's called a partially cleft palate.
I was born with a cleft palate, and I've still got a bit of the hole left because I couldn't shut the hole fully. Just I'll let you know. No. Me and my sister are psychic mediums. It doesn't bother us. My battery's nearly dead already.
Put it on charge for your laptop.
I would, but I won't do it.
Oh. And that's just fully charged.
Yeah,
Oh dear, they don't last long.
because it's on night vision.
Oh. I don't think I've caught anything. I don't think because I haven't been paying attention to it.
You see, my battery doesn't know if it wants to stay green or red. You see, the only way I can record and charge it at the same time is if I had it connected to another plug socket right through the charger. But for some reason, when I plug it into the laptop, it won't do it.
Do we come for orbs sometimes? Oh, pretty much, yeah. Orbs. But sometimes,
What are you reading?
okay, I'm just getting an anxiety feeling.
Are you?
Yeah. Someone's here.
Well, hey, you sound great at night. Where else do you guys hunt for orbs? Well, I do mostly ghost hunting more than what my sister does.
I've got the anxiety feeling. Someone's here.
Battery, can you make your mind up if you want to stay green or red? Because you're doing me nothing.
Yeah, I've got that anxiety, panicky feeling. Someone's here. You know, like you get that feeling.
Maybe that's why it's draining my battery.
Someone's here.
Can you stand back, please? Because you're draining my battery.
You give me like an anxiety feeling off in the pit of my stomach. There's someone here. It's not a bad entity, trust me. It's a good one. Because like I say, if the bad entities can't come in here.
If you're having anxiety, that's not a good spirit.
I could be completely wrong. I don't feel anxious. It's just like this feeling that there's someone here.
Yeah, that's not anxiety. That's your spirit guide telling you.
That's probably what it is. It's been a while since it's channeled into me though. Who's here? Someone's here, but who are you?
I'm getting that anxious feeling now. Because it's coming towards me and it's draining my battery like nobody's business.
Who are you? Don't be afraid. If you want to channel through me, I don't mind. It's a family member, I know that. Uh-oh.
What?
It's Lee's dad again.
Tommy?
He's back. That's what the anxious feeling and he's worried.
About Steve?
Yes.
Hi, Tommy.
Tommy, why are you worried? Tell us.
He's worried about Daniel. Not Daniel, Steve.
Yeah, Daniel's your ex. That's what we're talking about him earlier, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I know you're worried about Steve. Tommy, in case anyone's wondering, Tommy is my father-in-law, Lee's dad and Steve's dad. He passed away almost 3 years ago.
He thinks Steve's going to go pretty soon. And he doesn't want him to go because it's not his time yet.
That's what I'm getting as well. He's talking to both of us. Tommy, why are you picking both of us tonight?
Because he knows we're there for Steve and Lee. Mainly Steve.
You want us to stick around, Steve? Don't worry, Tommy. Don't worry about that. We're making sure we're there from. We'll be there from every step of the way. We'll look after him.
I've just caught an orb. Guess where from?
Lee?
The door where the curtain is, all the way over here. Says from the door all the way over here.
It's Tommy.
And it's a clear orb.
I've just
as well.
seen one as well.
Yeah,
Over there.
yeah, I know.
From the top of the TV to the fan. Cool. That's you, Tommy. What's the matter?
Tommy, what's the matter?
You seem on edge. 'Cause I know it's you. 'Cause I'm starting to overheat and I know it's you. What's the matter? Talk to me. What have you got to say? We don't mind.
He's all over the place. It's
Yes.
like he's pacing backwards and forwards.
Yeah. Tommy, what's going on? Because I'm starting to get emotional.
I don't want my son to join me.
I don't want Lee to lose his brother. I want my sons to be together.
Yeah,
My two boys to be together.
it's not Steve's time yet.
I know Tommy, but he's trying to help. He's trying to. I can't say too much, Tommy, because we're live on, and I'm pre-recording, so I can't say too much because Steve didn't want anyone to know yet. Just me, my sister, and your son over there. What else is it, Tommy? I know you don't. I know you want your two sons together.
I'm overheating.
Same.
To a point where it's getting uncomfortable.
Tommy's he's worked up. He's worried. Tommy, what else do you want to tell us? You told both of us.
He just keeps saying backwards and forwards as he's pacing backwards and forwards. It's not Steve's time yet, it's not Steve's time yet, it's not Steve's time yet, it's not Steve's time yet. Over and over again.
Yeah, he's saying I want my sons to be together.
And
I
I've
want my
just
sons to
caught
be-
an outline, a mist, right beside Max and my brother.
Let me guess where the picture is.
Yeah,
Between the picture of Michael and Lee around that
Yeah.
area. That's Tommy.
it was just a quick outline of a mist,
Mm.
a white mist. And I actually saw that with my naked eye as well as the viewfinder.
He's worried for Lee. Why are you worried for Lee for, Tommy? He does know how Lee's going. He does know how Lee's going to handle it when Steve goes.
He's also telling me he's getting prepared for Steve to go up. He's gonna be the one to greet him.
You understand? Yeah, I know you understand that. Steve is trying. He is trying, but he's got all of us to be there for him. Tommy, you don't need to worry. I know you're worried about Lee. He feels Lee's heartache and pain. That's why he's here. He's worried how Lee's going to take it.
He's gone. His energy's getting weak. His energy's actually getting weak now. He's starting to fade.
He just has one
Okay.
message. I love you, Lee.
And I love you, Steve.
And tell Steve I love him as well. He knows to call him Steve because he's just realised he's on. You know, he said went through his now he called him the D word.
Who?
Tommy nearly called Steve D.
Oh,
He's really noticed that he has to call him Steve. He's just realised he's told us. Don't worry, I know from the other night. I was channeling for your sister. He's I'm still feeling.
no, he's actually gone.
Now my right arm is cold. He's right here. My right arm is cold. He's right here.
Your curtains just moved on the door. Literally. As if someone's just swiped their hands over it and I've just caught another orb. On the ceiling, but it's not as bright. It's just like a little flurry of an orb.
Tommy, you don't have to worry about Lee. You'll be fine. You'll look after him. I'll look after him. He's
It is
got all the
interesting
support.
what you guys find out from the spirits. Thanks, DC.
Apart from Tommy, is there anyone else here? Just turn it around to see if I can get any more. I feel a little breeze on this side, like someone's gently blowing on my hand. He's got my hand. I know, Tommy, I know you. I know. Don't worry.
We're looking after him, Tommy, don't worry. We're going to make him as comfortable as we can.
It's okay. You trust me, don't you? Yes. At least somebody does. He just said yes.
I heard him.
Lee will be okay. I'll look after him. I'll look after him, Tommy. It's Dad to you. Sorry, Dad. I forgot I got to call him Dad. But it can't be confusing. They might think it's my dad. So I'll say Tommy for the video. No, it's Dad. Okay, Dad.
We are looking after him, Tommy, don't worry.
Did someone just touch my camera? Because I didn't move my fingers and it felt like...
That's what I've been getting. That's why I'm gripping hold of it. Because it's like as if someone's going.
No, it's
Like
not like... It's like it's rubbing down on the thing where my little finger is.
Yeah. That's why I'm gripping onto mine.
It's like on the grip, like the hand support on the behind it. Like it's on your... Like someone's just gone like that with it.
I've been getting that as well. But I've also been getting this as well, where they just go like that.
Who's interacting with our camera? Our cameras. Who is it? Remember, guys, if you hear anything
It's
that
me dad.
if you hear anything that we can't hear, please let us know and timestamp it in the comment below.
It's me dad. He's trying to get our attention. Daddy George.
We just said that. He goes, "That's my girls. It's still in sync." Hi, Daddy George.
Hi, Dad. He came with Tommy.
Why have you come, Daddy George? I say Daddy George because he was like a dad to me.
He was your dad?
It was my sister's Dr. Dad, but I called him Dad. But for reasons, I say Daddy George.
Your adopted dad was my dad. My adopted dad was your dad. We shared each other's dad.
Yes, I can hear you. I know, Daddy George. I know Tommy's worried. I know that he came with him for support. I know.
He's just said these two special girls are still together.
He was telling me just there. He's that Tommy's worried, and that's why he came with him.
He is. It was our daddy George who was messing with our cameras. He's trying to get our attention. It's alright, Dad, I can hear you, don't worry. I can also see you. You're right behind me, brother, aren't you?
He's comforting him.
Yeah, he is. I can see him.
He's got his hand on his shoulder, just go like gently
Yeah.
massaging it, saying, I'm it's all right, son, I'm here.
Because my dad would always calls him son in spirit.
So is Tommy. He's got his other shoulder. Other people might not be able to see with the naked eye, but we can through the camera as well. And so I think that's why Lee's moving around a lot. It's like he can feel it,
Feel it, yeah.
but he doesn't know why. He doesn't know what it is, but he can feel it. That's why he's a bit fidgety at the moment.
Uncle Charles has come through.
Yeah, I've just got a static feeling through my wrist, and it ain't off this wire. So I've had the wire next to me on the whole time, and I feel static just there.
That'll be Uncle Charles. He's just letting you know he's here. Hi, Uncle Charles.
Hi, Uncle Charles. Bye, it is lively tonight, isn't it?
Would you? Would be.
Not so many orbs, but lively through us, channeling through us. Because we can hear them in our third eye.
Me Uncle Charles has just said I miss Ord, because he used to always call Audrey Ord. He says he wasn't ready to go, but he had to because he was in pain. He's just said, you know, Daddy George. Daddy George went to pick him up.
Oh, well, they were best friends.
They were. I'm alright, Uncle Charles. Don't worry about me and my sister. We're fine.
He says, I know you're worried about something. We are, but we can't go into it because we're live at the minute, Uncle Charles. But for name reasons, it's Steve. It's Lee's brother. Lee's dad, Tommy, that you know what they're standing there.
If you guys see anything on the live video, please let us know in the comments.
If you can.
If you can. Or even if you hear anything, let us know.
For the next few minutes, so my sister, because charge a camcorder.
I was going to say that's a funny laptop
That's
in my hand.
That's how you know this. It's charming.
Apparently this is a laptop and I'm filming through a camera here.
Okay, who's touching my arm again? Because I felt a cold breeze.
Uncle Charles. Because he's touching me as well.
He must have long arms.
He did. Uncle Charles did.
My right one.
Yeah. Same as me, my right arm on the top.
Mine's down here.
Uncle Charles.
He used to always go there for me.
Yeah, he did. He would go here for me.
He goes, there you go. How's our Rachel? How's you? Bless him.
He goes, I miss you two together. Oh. He goes, I miss seeing you two together, girls.
Was it nice and peaceful up in heaven? Yes.
There's one thing I'm going to ask you, Uncle Charles, because I've had this from many spirits. Is heaven a planet?
Something about space.
He says it is like space, but it's more like a planet where the souls go to. So it is a planet then. Is it called a planet?
Yeah.
What? What?
Move your camera a minute. Just because I can see the light from your camera, from the infrared camera. Well, that's a bird cage and reflection.
Huh?
The TV. I see something in the reflection of the TV. I know that's the bird cage right there, but it's in the middle between the two. beams
Yeah,
of my
there is.
camera. And I know it's not Lee, but it's not moving when Lee moves. There's something in the TV because you can see through it. There's actually someone there in front of the TV looking, and it's male. No, it's not.
It's
That's
female.
Beth,
Yeah, that's Beth.
because it's a dog.
Hi,
'Cause
Beth.
there's a back and there's a head,
Yeah,
and you can just make out the bottom of that ear because it's fluorescent.
yeah,
Like you can see right through if you notice.
yeah.
There's a line across here, so you can't see with my finger, but there's a line across here where the back of the chair is, and it's not Lee because you can see him moving, and there's no movement in that TV at all. It's Beth.
Yeah, it's Beth.
I can see her snout. She's there. She's on the chair with Lee
Yeah, she is.
because Lee's over to the left side of the chair, which you can see right there where the bird cage is. That's his reflection there, but there is no movement. That's Beth. She's here.
Yeah, she is.
Like I say, you can see Lee moving right there, but there's a black thing there. She was black. Black Staffy, and she's lying right next to him, looking at the TV with that ears up. It's Beth. Beth, are you Sue? Are you with your dad, Beth? Are you with your dad?
Yeah, she is. Because there's an imprint where my brother is.
You come to see your dad? Yeah, it's definitely Beth. Wow. She's leaning right against it. Yeah, there's an imprint right there.
Yeah. I know, I can see it.
Just by, well, my uncle's just by his cup.
Yeah,
Just there. A small little imprint where she is. There she is. And look where Lee's got his hand. As if he knows she's there,
yeah.
but he doesn't know. Beth's here. Hiya, Beth.
Hi, Beth.
We'll
Hello,
miss,
baby girl.
we'll miss you, darling. Have you come to see your dad? You know what she's come down for.
Yeah.
Because she knows he's upset and that's the only time she comes down.
Hello, Auntie's baby girl. Hi. Auntie misses you, darling.
Because like I say, there's Lee to the side, just here, as you can see. Damn camera. Lee's there. You can see him there. But there's a dog imprint right there.
Yeah, there is.
It may look might not look like a dog to other people, but it is a dog. When you zoom out, the butcher's there. Wow. Some people might say that looks like a human, but it's not. In spirit world, they can be totally different. So you've been here as well, Beth, eh? Beth was our
I'm
dog.
going to have to stop recording because my battery's literally flashing.
And I'm gonna. Well, guys, like I'm gonna go. We got kind of good night.
Yeah, we did.
We had my father-in-law. We had my Uncle Charles. Our Uncle Charles, Daddy George, which is her dad, not my.
Well, our dad.
Yeah,
One of our dads.
yeah. But I used to call him. He used to always want me to call him Dad, so I said Daddy George all the time. And I caught 1 or 2 orbs. I got channeled through.
So
And
I'll
also
see you
saw-
guys later because
and
my
also saw
battery's literally going to
Owlbear
die. So thanks
and
for
the
watching.
TV.
Don't forget to
Correction,
like
I
and
went to
subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
So I hope you enjoy the video. And again, if you hear or see anything, timestamp it in the comment below, and I'll check it out. But if you're gonna watch this, wear headphones. So, like I say, we've had a nice active night, chatting through me and my sister, and I felt a chill on my arm, and an imprint of our dog lying next to Lee, and the reflection through the TV. So I hope you enjoyed it. Again, like, subscribe, comment below, hit the notification bell so you know as when I go upload or go live. And I hope you enjoyed this video. There's just one more thing. Let's just see if she's still here. Her line's still there, but it's not as strong as it was. The imprint's still there though. She'll be here for a while. So thanks for watching, guys. So it's goodbye from me, sister.
Bye.
And it's goodbye from me. And it's also goodbye from me. See you later. Bye for now.
Alexa, light on.
I'm getting him to shut his eyes first.
Oh, go on.
Lee!
Bro!
Lee!
Close your eyes. We'll turn the light on. Alexa, light on. Alexa, light on.
Okay.
What did that
Okay,
time?
bro.
Right, Lee, we need to tell you. We've had a bit of an interesting night.
Boy, have we had an interesting night.
Your dad
Night
came-
with the spirits.
There was a few orbs. I might caught some, but I did catch one just there by the TV fan. And it's been very active with the orbs, one or two of them. Your dad came through both of us. Because I had that feeling from my spirit guide. Then eventually my sister had the same feeling. He's worried about Steve. He's been pacing around. He was stood behind you. And he had his hand on your shoulder because you were fidgeting at one point like you knew there was something there. And he was caressing your shoulder. And not only that, but
He's just got the chill.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Your dad's still there. He's caressing you. Because he knows that you're upset. He knows that there's something wrong. He's worried about Steve, and he's worried about you and how you're going to take it when he does.
And
Well,
yeah,
When something, what I can't see on here, or whatever is going to come through.
pretty much either one.
And I says, we'll be here for him, be looking after him, be there from every step of the way. And then Uncle Charles, well, then
Daddy George. Dad,
James-
Uncle Charles.
no concern.
Uncle Charles was with your dad right behind you.
And so is Daddy George.
Your daddy-in-law George said, "Don't worry, son. My two daughters will look after you."
And not only that, have you felt anything next to you in the last 5 minutes
Oh, yeah.
down here
Right beside you on the chair.
where you should have? Beth was right next to you.
I might have felt like it.
She's still there. But
The
not as
imprints there, but she's starting to go now. But I could see her through the screen on the TV when I zoomed in. You can see the outline of her, but she kept changing shape for some reason.
Yeah.
If you notice, she was changing shape, but it could be the trickery of the camera, but sometimes they do that. But it was Beth.
Well,
So
guys,
we've had some.
I'm
so
gonna
we've had a
go
bit of
now.
time. So we've had a good night.
so I will be live again when I go to bed for the nighttime video for my sister while I sleep.
Might catch a bit of a gust at some point, like it did last night and this
Mhm.
morning.
So thanks for watching, guys, and you finally saw behind the scenes what we do through the live video. And if you do hear anything or see anything, please put it in the comments, or the live chat will still be there. So don't hesitate to leave a comment, leave a timestamp.
Yeah, I heard it. His back's just cracked in case you wonder what that sound was.
Yeah, I heard it. So thanks for watching, and it's goodbye from me,
It's goodbye from me,
and it's goodbye from my brother.
because it is our actual channel altogether.
So, and a special thanks to Beth for coming through,
And
And-
Tommy,
and Tommy, and Daddy
Yeah,
George,
George and
and
Uncle
Uncle Charles. As if we didn't say, and then put the light on together.
and also the Orbs.
Thank you
Thank
for
you
coming.
through. You were just about to say the same there, weren't you?
Yeah. So
We'll put
thanks.
So, well, keep an eye out for the videos on this channel.
We'll be uploading them tomorrow. So
on my
keep an
channel.
eye out, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. As Morsaji would say, be you, do you, live a little. And I always say, if you don't live a little, live a lot.
And as I always say, take care of yourselves and each other.
And as my brother would say,
Is it, Charles? Tell your friends, you don't? Yourself. Thanks for watching.
and I couldn't have put it better myself. And always remember, guys, to always to keep
Keep
smiling. What my sister said.
What my sister said.
And we'll see you soon. Bye.
And there's my brother to end it. And my brother. Yo, fucking hell. There's me. My brain's not with it, I'm telling you.
Rewind that again.
There's her brother and my husband.
There you go.
I do. My brain is just on a holiday, I'm telling you.
Bye,
A
guys.
major holiday, sorry.
Bye.